Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're going to show you around this brand new 2023 Ford Escape plug-in hybrid. The Escape plug-in hybrid is a partially electric vehicle. You have a electric motor and battery as well as a full gas engine. So for those of you who want to take a step in the electric vehicle world, the plug-in hybrid Escape is a great way to start. The plug-in Escape is particularly nice for people who have a relatively short commute to work every day. Say if you drive around 30 to 40 kilometers every day, the Escape can completely do that on full electric power. So you won't have to use a single drop of fuel. This is going to be powered by a 2.5 liter gas engine. This is going to be a 4-cylinder engine as well as an electric motor and battery. It's hooked up to a ECVT transmission, so there's actually no belts, which is great for reliability and also fuel economy. Now, the plug-in hybrid Escape is actually its own trim level. So if you were to build or order an Escape, you actually have to select the PHEV trim level. Now for 2023, the Escape did receive a sort of mid-cycle refresh. So this is a partially redesigned model. The front end is completely brand new. We actually now have standard LED headlights across the board. So you have that modern lighting as well as LED fog lights there on this particular model. Really, really sharp looking front end here. And then we make our way around to the side, gonna have these exclusive wheels. Now these wheel design was actually used on the previous Escape, but it's now exclusively used on the plug-in hybrid model. It's gonna be an 18-inch wheel wrapped in a Michelin tire. Nice low rolling resistance, which is of course great for fuel economy. And then moving further along here, this is actually going to be the charge port door. So if we go ahead and open that up, that is going to be your charge port door. So you have your charger, of course. You can also set the timer. You can set it'll actually show you the status of the charge as it's moving with those little lights there. Really, really cool. And this is going to be lockable. So the vehicle's locked, that will also lock. And then the fuel door is also on the same side, right here on the back where it would normally be. So you have both the ports on the same side of the vehicle. And then coming around to the back end here, again, partially redesigned for 2023, new LED taillights, which is really cool, and then parking sensors along the rear bumper. This one does have the optional Class 2 trailer tow package, so you have the hitch receiver down there, of course, rear view camera, and there's going to be the plug-in hybrid badging. Taking a look into the interior of this Escape, going to find these ActiveX seats, and there are actually two different versions of the interior. If you equip the PHEV premium package, you're actually going to get the diamond quilted leather, but this is going to be the ActiveX material with the cloth insert here, so it's a very, very comfortable seat. It is fully power operated down here and heated, so again, very comfortable, really, really nice for long road trips. And then on the door panel, a nice soft touch material all throughout here, lots of storage down below, all of the lighting controls as well as the fuel door release right there. And then we'll hop into the driver's seat. This key fob is going to include remote start, and then you're also going to have the power trunk release on there, so you can operate all that through the key. And there's also going to be the Ford Pass system, which is also going to come equipped on every new Ford vehicle, not just this Escape. But go ahead and fire it up there. Got the new 13.2-inch display. This interior has been partially, again, redesigned for 2023 as part of that mid-cycle refresh. The screen here is going to be one of the main changes. This is now standard on all PHEV models, so that's super cool. Nice 13-inch display there, nice high resolution. Gonna have a nice heated steering wheel. This one's also gonna have adaptive cruise, so you get all your buttons right there for that, your volume below, and then some more controls there on the right side. This gauge cluster has also been partially redesigned, so you're going to have all of the different controls for your settings, your fuel information, your status. This is also where you're going to view some of the electric range and battery information, so you're going to have all of your battery charged right there, currently at 74%. And if we take a look down a little bit lower there, it says 382 plus 33. Now that plus 33 is actually going to be the electric range that's available. So currently we're at 74% and we're at 33 kilometers. So that means you can go 33 kilometers on full electric power. So Ford makes it quite easy to understand how much electric range and also fuel range you have remaining. Now what's really cool about the Escape plug-in is then you got to have that electric range. So you're going to have up to about 60 kilometers of a maximum electric range, and then with the gas and electric you can get over 800 kilometers of range, which is really, really cool. It's about 520 miles, so you have lots and lots of range, great for long distances, and again, if you also have short commutes, the electric is perfect for that. But now we're going to go ahead and take a look into this center screen. And then again, this is going to be new for 2023. Now, this kind of layout here is going to be used in more Ford vehicles as time progresses. But it's going to be a really nice system here. It's very easy to use, and the screen is a very high resolution display, so it's really nice to use. In fact, when you put the vehicle in reverse, of course, you get your rear view camera. Very high quality. Ford does a great job with their rear view cameras, but it's really nice. Got good night visibility as well. But this screen is going to have built-in navigation as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Yeah, it's kind of standard now for 2023, but it's nice that it has that. The climate control is going to be integrated in the screen. Now, some people may prefer that, some people might not, but it is going to be accessed through the screen. But I promise it's very intuitive. Ford does a great job with that. It's got dual zone function, and it's also automatic, so you don't even need to touch it at all. It'll kind of do the work for you. On the right side, you're going to find the settings, features, and apps. In the features is where you're going to find some of the drive modes and also the EV modes as well. So if you go into drive modes, you're going to have all your different modes right there. And then on the right side, you can have your EV mode. So you can actually go ahead and change the way you want the vehicle to behave. Moving down from there, you're going to have the engine start-stop button, which has actually now been relocated in some models. Some of them are up here, some of them are down here, kind of depending on which trim level you get. Physical volume knob, which is definitely nice to have still, and then you got some additional storage down below, USB connectors, and a 12 volt right there. Lots of additional storage. This kind of general design is going to be the same as the previous Escape, so it's all going to be very familiar. The steering wheel is the same, the dash layout is the same, but again, just a couple of new changes to keep the interior a little bit more modern. You're going to have the center console right there, of course, glove box down below, and this one is going to have the optional sunroof. We'll quickly take a look into the rear seat here. You are going to have the recline adjustment right down here, as well as the slider. So there's actually a little bar down there you can use to slide the seats forward and back if you want to. Really comfortable. It's a really comfortable space back here. You're going to have a center armrest with cup holders, USB on the back of the console, and of course we get a nice view of the panoramic sunroof. And then with the trunk area, this is going to be power operated there, so definitely nice to have that. Now with the trunk, this is currently where the charger is. So this is going to come included with Ford's level 1 charger. This is going to take a standard 3-prong household outlet, 110 volt or 120 volts. So it's going to have your standard plug, and it will be able to charge the battery range overnight, about 10 to 12 hours. So you have lots of time to fully charge the electric battery from zero. So that's certainly pretty cool. 12 volt connector back there. It's going to have a spare tire underneath. So if we kind of lift this up here, got your spare tire, and also the 12 volt battery is actually going to be below there. You might be able to see the red, that's part of the battery there, so that's where that's going to be hidden. Also going to have some storage below, and you can fold the rear seats completely down. So that is the 2023 Ford Escape plug-in hybrid. In fact, this vehicle is actually going to be offered in most regions with a government rebate because this is a plug-in hybrid version. There are going to be EV rebates on this vehicle. For example, here in Nova Scotia, Canada, you can actually get up to $8,000 in government rebates on the Escape. So it's super cool, really cool vehicle here. If you're interested in one, you can visit us at McPhee Ford, our website, mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.